Today is week 14, day 5. We're going to work both on cause and effect. Remember that the effect is what happens, and the cause is why it happens. We're also going to work on fact. A fact can be proven. We could look at it and see, or look it up in a book and see that it's true. And an opinion is what someone thinks or believes. So we're going to use both of those today. And we're going to read about giraffes. You will need to read carefully to find different cause and effect relationships in the passage, as well as examples of facts and opinions. Sometimes it is helpful to begin by reading the items first. So let's take a look at them. What of these is an opinion about giraffes? Why can giraffes eat thorny leaves? As I read, I'll pay attention to the part about giraffes and thorny leaves, because I know that there's going to be a question about that. Because a giraffe is very big, and which one states a fact about giraffes? Okay, so I know what I should look at when I read this article. And I'm going to use visualization. I'm going to try to make a picture in my mind about what it might look like. Being 6 feet tall can be a good thing. Giraffes can see far across the grasslands. Giraffes can see far across the grasslands. Why? Because they're 6 feet tall. That would be a cause and effect. They can be on alert for hungry lions. Their height makes it easy to reach the treetops. They can reach the treetops. Why? Because of their height. To get enough food, giraffes have to eat nearly all day long. They eat about 75 pounds of leaves every day. Giraffes like to eat the thorny leaves. We had a question about that, so we want to pay attention. Make a good visual picture. Giraffes like to eat the thorny leaves of one kind of tree. Their saliva is amazing. It is thick like paste and protects their mouths from the thorns. And their thick lips act like cushions. Can you imagine that as I read that? A giraffe's tongue is interesting too. It's about 20 inches long. Wow, can you see that? The tongue is a dark blue-black color, so the hot sun does not burn it. The tongue wraps around the food and grabs it the way you use your fingers and hand. Did you notice this up here? Their saliva is amazing. What does amazing sound like when they use a word like amazing? That sounds like an opinion, right? Have we seen any other opinions yet? A giraffe's tongue is interesting too. That's an opinion. That's what he thinks. Okay, let's keep going. A big animal like a giraffe needs a big heart to pump blood through its body. So because it is so big, it needs a big heart. A giraffe's heart weighs 25 pounds. That's about the size of a beagle. Everything about a giraffe is big. Which of these is an opinion? Opinion is something that somebody believes or feels about giraffes. Their saliva is amazing. They eat about 75 pounds of leaves every day. Their tongues grab leaves. They live in the grasslands of Africa. Just one of these tells how they feel about something or what they believe, what the author thinks or feels. Number 2, why can giraffes eat thorny leaves? Their mouths are soft like cushions. Their necks can reach the leaves. They can spit out the thorns. Their saliva guards the inside of their mouth. Number 3, because a giraffe is very big, it A. can live in Africa, B. needs a large heart, C. has an interesting tongue, or D. does not eat meat. Number 4, which one states a fact, things that can be proven about giraffes? A. their tongues are interesting, B. giraffes live in Africa, C. everything about giraffes is big, or D. being 16 feet tall is a good thing. So there's a bunch of opinions in there. You have to find the one that is the fact. Underline the sentence in the passage, sentences in the passage that were easy to visualize. If I had to circle it, I would probably, this part where it talked about the tongue was pretty easy for me to visualize because it told me the color of the tongue, it told me how it came out and grabbed things, told me how its lips were kind of like cushions. So like all this part here about mouths, to me that was easy to visualize. What was easy for you to visualize?